When you're using cash, you have an emotional attachment to the cash. It's physical money that you're seeing, unlike when you're swiping your credit card. Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today, and in today's video I'll be talking about my experience doing the cash envelope system. So if you haven't watched my previous video, I'll link it up here so that you can see how I talk about envelope system and the different advantages of using the envelope system. We are spoiled using the card system, and it's a hard habit to break, and I had the same challenge. I still do. So I had to find a way to be able to make the cash envelope system concept stays. I had to break the old habits first. If you use cards, it's a habit that you're used to using cards, so it's hard to break that habit. But once you break the habit, then it's easier for you to be able to use the cash envelope system, or even the alternative to the cash envelope system. So if you're having a hard time with the whole cash envelope system, don't you worry, because on my next video I'll be giving you alternative to the cash envelope system by using the same concept. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe so that you can get notified the next time I post a new video. And breaking up the habit of me using my debit card, or to other people it's credit card, and it was hard for me to break that habit, but I had to break it. The reason why it was hard: when you're using cash, you have an emotional attachment to the cash. It's physical money that you're seeing, unlike when you're swiping your credit card, debit card, it's just you don't have the same emotional attachment. So every time I was using cash, I was always worried of running out of cash, even if I was following the budget and everything, but I still had that fear of running out of cash. The fact that, let's say I had $20 and I went to the store and I gave my $20, I was always scared. I don't know why, but I had this fear of when I was spending my last dollar, which I didn't have the same fear when I was swiping my debit card. And some of the things that I used to do will be like, let's say I am going to the grocery store to buy groceries worth $50, and instead of me just giving the $50 and paying for the groceries and going home, I would find myself at times feeling that if I swipe my debit card and keep the cash, it will make everything better. But then the thing is, it doesn't make everything better, because every dollar was allocated to a task. So anytime I swipe my debit card, I'm using money that should be that's supposed to go to something else. But in my head I used to tell myself, okay, if you swipe your debit card and use the $50, at least you still have money, you still have the physical amount, and you can use it for whatever other bills that might come up. So I don't know why I felt like some emergencies might happen and I need cash right away. So I had to break this habit, and it was hard, but at the same time I was able to do it eventually after so many months of me cheating myself and using my debit card and keeping the cash. And don't get me wrong, I never used to like use the cash for other things. I still, kept the cash, but then it kind of threw the budget off. Now I have cash that I have to take to the bank in order for me to pay the bills, because the money that was left in the bank was supposed to go to other bills. So it's, it kind of throws off the budget. Some other challenges that I faced were things like, for example, I'll never forget this for sure. I went to the gas station to get gas with my cash, and here I am, I have to go inside and pay for the gas, and guess what? There was a lot of people in line. It was a long line. So I'm standing in line and asking myself, is this really worth it? why can't I just swipe a debit card and take the money back to the bank instead of me waiting in line for X amount of time just to pay for gas? But then, I had to think about the reason why I'm doing the cash envelope. There's a reason behind it. There's a plan. We have a plan. It's for the better future. It's discipline. So I stuck in that line, and I paid for the gas. I went back, pumped the gas, and then of course I had overpaid it. So now I have to go back inside and get the change. This was all learning experience, or this other time that I forgot to carry the cash and I had not checked my gas tank when I left the house, and of course I ran out of gas. This time I did not have any money. I didn't have my debit card. So that's why on my videos I talk about pre-planning. Make sure you pre-plan. I had to pre-plan everything so that I can be able to know ahead of time how much I need before I leave the house, so that if I need gas, I would carry money for gas, or if I need to go shopping on my way home from work, I'll go do that so that I don't run into these challenges. So it's just like the little things, that we take for granted. But when you start doing the whole cash envelope system, at least now, mentally you start planning everything ahead of time so that you avoid the unnecessary shopping. I know I was guilty of that, like whereby I'll go to the store to buy just 2 things. I end up leaving the store with 10 things. Your plan was to spend $20, $30. You end up spending $100 or $50, $60, But when you're doing budget, you cannot do that. You plan to go to the store to spend $50 and you find yourself spending $60. Guess what? You have to pull whatever that's extra back. The cash envelope helped me stay disciplined. It has helped me grow as a person, and budget-wise, I have been able to learn. If you're out there and you're struggling with the whole cash envelope system, at the beginning of your budgeting and cash envelope system, it's not going to be easy. The thing I can compare this to is I was in the military for so many years, and I remember when I first joined the military, I had to go to boot camp. And the whole reason for going to boot camp is so that they can turn a civilian to a soldier. So the whole point of budgeting and the cash envelope system is so that it can take you from the mentality of swiping and spending without thinking about it to actually knowing that every dollar is going to a specific item, not just going and free buying everything and hoping that your budget will work out and hoping that you'll be able to stay on budget and hoping that you'll be able to pay off your debt. It will not work. So you have to follow what you write down. If you allocated X amount of money for a specific thing, you have to stick to it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm so happy that you're able to click on my video. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below so that you can join me next time when I talk about the alternative to cash envelope by using the same system. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.